The email arrives. The subject line reads, "Decision on your manuscript." And then the words appear. Major revision required. This is not a rejection. This is an invitation. Yet responding to reviewer comments remains one of the most stressful parts of academic publishing. The comments feel personal. Some feel unfair. The pressure to get it right, without appearing defensive, without missing a single point, is real. It does not have to be this way. This is video 18 in the Zenith Publications series. Today, how to respond to reviewer comments. Systematically, professionally, and without losing your mind. Before writing anything, understand what the decision actually means. Major revision means the paper has merit but significant changes are required. This is the most common outcome for publishable research. It is not a near rejection. It is the normal path to publication. Minor revision means the paper is close, small corrections or clarifications are needed. Reject and resubmit means the research has potential and a substantially revised version may be welcomed by the same journal. Outright rejection is different. The editor has determined the work is not suitable here. Revision is not invited, and the paper should be directed elsewhere. 3 things must happen before a single response is written. First, read all the reviewer comments fully, once. Then step away for at least 24 hours. Let the emotional reaction pass. Returning with fresh eyes is not optional. It is the foundation of a professional response. Second, build the master response document. List every comment individually. Reviewer 1 comment 1, Reviewer 1 comment 2, Reviewer 2 comment 1, and so on. Leave space after each for the response. Then categorize each comment, clear fix, needs new analysis, or possible disagreement. Nothing gets skipped. Missing even one comment signals to the editor that the response was not thorough. The response letter follows a specific format that editors expect. It opens with a brief paragraph thanking the reviewers and editor. This sets a collegial tone for everything that follows. Then, comment by comment in numbered sequence, the original reviewer comment reproduced in full, the author's response, and a specific reference to where the change appears in the manuscript, page number, line number, or section heading. Every response must name exactly what changed. Not, "We have addressed this concern." That phrase tells the editor nothing. Instead, "We have added a paragraph to the limitations section on page 8, lines 112 to 118, acknowledging this constraint and its effect on generalizability." The language of a response letter must be precise, respectful, and specific. 4 scenarios, 4 approaches. When agreeing and making a change, we thank the reviewer. The manuscript has been revised to include, followed by exactly what changed and where. When providing new data, in response to this comment, we conducted additional analysis. Results are now reported in Table 3 on page 11. When no change is needed, point to the existing text, quote the relevant passage directly in the response letter, and explain briefly why it already addresses the concern. This is a valid response, but the comment still requires engagement. When disagreeing, we respectfully disagree with this interpretation for the following reasons. Then cite the evidence directly. Disagreement with a reviewer is allowed. Editors understand that reviewers are not always correct. When a reviewer's interpretation conflicts with the research design, the data, or established literature, the response should say so, respectfully and with direct reference to the evidence. Cite the literature. Explain the methodological rationale. Where reasonable, offer to add a clarifying sentence to the manuscript as a compromise. A well-reasoned, evidence-based disagreement is more credible than an unnecessary concession that weakens the paper. 3 common mistakes, and the rule that prevents all of them. Vague responses. "We have revised accordingly," tells the editor nothing, always name what changed and where. Defensive tone. Even when frustration is warranted, emotional language in a response letter undermines credibility immediately. Skipping a difficult comment. Even if the change was not made, every comment requires a response that explains why. The golden rule. Every comment receives a response. Every response points to a specific location in the manuscript, and every change in the manuscript is referenced in the response letter. Build that traceability from the start and the document writes itself. The framework in 6 words: read, wait, build, write, specify, repeat. Responding to reviewer comments is a professional skill. It is not intuitive, and it is not easy the first time. But it is learnable, and the framework is consistent across journals, disciplines, and career stages. The review process exists to make the research better. Approach the revision as a conversation, and it becomes not a hurdle, but a genuine improvement to the work. This concludes video 18. Coming next is Series 2, Peer Review Mastery, beginning with Video 19. What is peer review and why does it matter? Follow Zenith Publications at youtube.com/Zenith Publications, and visit zenithpublications.com for published articles and submission guidelines.